Merry Christmas, everyone. And if you do not know who I am Ben Alexander, and I have autism. And I just wanted to come on here and say Merry Christmas. Thank you for your genuine support. You know, this is the 6-month anniversary of me starting the Ben Has Autism YouTube channel. And I think I've learned so much about autism and just YouTube, how to create content. You know, I've learned so much over the last 6 months, and to be honest, I do enjoy content creation, and I really have found happiness in content creation. And and it is Christmas, and I am filming this on Christmas Eve, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. It's definitely very important time of the year, and I love this time of year because it seems like everybody's nicer to each other in December than any of the other rest of the year. And I'm from the United States of America, Ohio, so yeah, I'm kind of doing that right now and just chilling, you know. I'm very happy about where I am and how I'm doing with, you know, my content creation. And I kind of wanted to give you a message that whatever you start, finish. It could be a content creation thing like me, or it could be completely something else. I just want to say this holiday season is a time to kind of reflect where you are in your spiritual journey and your career journey as well. I think this time of the year is a great time to reflect about what you want to do, and also planning for the next year, which I am going to be doing that for this channel as well. And if you have any ideas of what I should talk about, please let me know in the comment section as well. I take feedback, but I am going to plan what I'm trying to do with this channel too. And I do think I will have plenty of content to talk about for a year or so. So I'm not worried about it. I have ideas, and you'll want to stay tuned for that. I really do think that this is the season, this is the time we all need to reflect and be thankful for what we have. You know, last month we had Thanksgiving. Now this month we have Christmas. Two of the most important holidays in our U.S. calendar, because Thanksgiving is about, you know, thankfulness, and Christmas is about giving. And because we give Christmas presents and all that stuff, and I think those are two great things that can happen. And, you know, I think it's awesome as a society to celebrate giving and Thanksgiving. It's definitely a great time to be alive. And I know people might be going through a rough time, and I know there's people that dread the holidays, and I'm sorry about that, because it's not easy to go through the holidays, especially if you lost a loved one or just have anxiety over the holidays and you're busy and you're overwhelmed. I'm sorry about that. And I know I used to work in retail, and it was not easy during Christmas time. Yeah. And it was like every time you hear Christmas music, like, oh, not this again, you know, that type of thing, where it's like, you know, working retail is not easy at all during the holidays. And I'm still just chucking along and trying to have my best Merry Christmas. And I don't know where the next year will go along, and I know next week I'll definitely have a video about what my goals are in 2025 as a personally and career-wise. I want to share that with you and make it into a video. That will be next week. And this week's just have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy time with your family. Enjoy time with your friends. Enjoy time with the ones that mean most to you, and do the things you enjoy the most. You know, try to figure out the reason for the season, you know, And for me, the reason of the season is on Christmas we get to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And I'm a Christian. I just went to a Christmas Eve service, and a lot of it was centered around the birth of Christ. And if you find that to be the reason, good for you. If not, that's fine too, because you have the right to choose whatever you want, because God did give us free will. So and also, you could, like I said earlier, Christmas is giving gifts to people. That's a great thing too. Celebrate Christmas and all that stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and kind of wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I think that's it for this video. I mean, I really just, I wanted to tell you guys Merry Christmas. That was kind of the main purpose of this video, is just to give you some encouragement. And, you're not alone. You never are alone. So don't ever think that. You are important. You have value. You are loved. You are cared for. Even if you don't believe it, just practice faith and trust that God will work in your favor. And as somebody with autism, maybe the holidays are kind of stressful a little bit, because there's a lot of social anxieties and lots of social cues tied to everything. And for me, I've always enjoyed Christmas, and I just got back from Christmas Eve dinner at my grandma's, so I am so thankful to be able to have that, and I really enjoyed my Christmas Eve dinner. So we have a thing called Gom. So it's kind of like a sloppy Joe, but I think it's with cinnamon and mustard instead of like Manwich or whatever. I mean, I've had both, and I think both are pretty good, sloppy Joe and Gom. So yeah, and I know everybody's like, Gom, what's that? So that I wanted to make sure that's clear. And I had some green beans. I had a helping of potato chips, and I had some pumpkin cookies and chocolate crinkle cookies for dessert. And I have a dairy allergy, so yeah, enjoying the holidays and all that stuff, and just trying to see what's next in my life. I have shared a bunch about my unemployment, and I have created a bunch of playlists too. If you ever want to go back and check any of the story, I created an unemployment playlist where I think I might have like 3 or 4 videos explaining unemployment and all that stuff. So yeah, and just kind of explaining how that works and all that stuff, and really sharing my journey, because that's why I'm here. Is I want to share my journey here on YouTube, and my goal is to make people not feel alone. And again, I hope you found this video encouraging. I hope that this video gets you into the Christmas spirit, and I'll see you in the next video.